Alright, y'all, let's talk about George Santos. Remember George Santos? Way back at the beginning of my channel, I made a video about George Santos, breaking down all of the absolutely ridiculous things he lied about over the term of his career. Essentially everything. Where he went to college, what sports he played in college, what his job was, his family history, that he was Jewish when he wasn't, that one of his family members died in 9/11, which was found to be verifiably untrue because that family member wasn't even in the country. Well, it turns out that the lying is just the surface. He, if you recall, was convicted of real crimes with real victims, fraud and identity theft. And now, thanks to this presidential commutation, he's walking free years early. But here's what actually happened, so you remember in plain English exactly why George Santos was in jail. He stole from his own donors. People thought they were giving to his campaign, but he was actually using that money for himself. The House Ethics Committee verifiably found that he spent donor cash on luxury goods, cosmetic treatments, even payments to OnlyFans. This is not rumor. It's in the official report by the House Ethics Committee. This man stole identities. He took people's credit card numbers, predominantly elderly people, his own donors, and made fake campaign contributions in their names to make it look like he had more support than he did. He then used that inflated support to qualify to get more money from programs for campaigns. He lied to the government. He filed false campaign reports and claimed income that simply did not exist. And during COVID, he collected unemployment benefits while still earning a full-time paycheck. He eventually pleaded guilty to wire fraud and aggravated identity theft and was sentenced to about 7 years in federal prison. Very intentionally, because those on the prosecution team stated that he used his position of power and authority as an elected official to commit crimes against his own constituents. Now, when Donald Trump commuted his sentence in October 2025, which a commutation means Santos' convictions stay on his record, but he doesn't have to serve the rest of his time, here's why that should make you angry. If any of us, you or me, stole thousands of dollars, used someone's credit card, lied to the federal government, we'd be behind bars for a long time. But George Santos, a former congressman who scammed donors, the elderly, the public, used false animal-serving charities, the lowest of low things, lied about September 11th deaths in his family, and ripped off taxpayers, he gets to just skip on out on the punishment. And not only that, he gets to go on television and make money to do news interviews about his plight and tweet out how he feels like he needs to move his family out of the city of New York because it's not safe because of all the criminals, when he is the criminal. This isn't justice, this is privilege, and every time a politician like this on either side gets special treatment, it sends one message crystal clear. If you have power, the rules don't apply to you. With everything going on, do not lose sight of what this situation with George Santos means and what it represents for what else is coming down the pipe.